Well, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Candid Tourists. We do videos about travelling around Tasmania, and every now and then we go on a cruise, so we bring you that as well. We're just here at the Waterfront Hotel, which is the Bellerive side of the Derwent River, and we're going to take the ferry across into town. I need to do a little bit of shopping. This is our normal run for a Saturday if you have been with us for a little while, and hopefully we might be able to show you something new or tell you something that you didn't know before. I won't be sitting out the front for the trip across into town, but I just wanted to point out that the Waterfront Hotel is a long-time historical building on this side of the river, and it's a great place to stop for a beer, particularly if you're here on a warmer day. They do have heaters out, keep you nice and warm if you want to have a beer now, but in the summertime you get a really nice sunshine coming down. It's a great place to sit outside, and they do have some good eats in the restaurant up top, and also some bar snacks down the bottom. So if you are coming here and you are on a cruise and you do have the opportunity to get across, have a look around this side of the river, this is a great place to stop after you've had a wander around the bluff and have something to eat. The ferry ride from Bellerive across to Hobart takes about 15 minutes.
If you want to, you can just go backwards and forwards for the same price.
Yeah, well, you pay once and you can go backwards and forwards, but there is a gap on a Saturday from 12:30, and then it won't pick up again until about 2, so they do have a couple of hours in between. Keep that in mind if you are coming across on a cruise, because if you do come over in the morning, it might not be until probably 2 o'clock that you end up heading back over. But you can always get an Uber, I should say. It's 10 minutes into town from here, and easy to pick up. We've got heaps of them down here, so if you did come over and you got stuck, you'd be able to pick up an Uber pretty quickly. There's a nice yacht. Could live on that one. Hey Jeff, you like that one?
Yeah, well, that's nice.
How many beers you had?
17.
You have not yet, one.
Yeah.
As you get off the ferry, you go through a bit of a market stall through the Wharf here. I don't believe we have a plan except to keep warm. Now, I do have to tell you, I'll just come over here. It is cold. It was -2 when I got up this morning, and we are dressed up in jackets and that kind of thing to keep nice and warm. But it's only while you're going from place to place here in Hobart, because what you'll find is you'll turn up to a place dressed in what I've got on at the moment, and then you'll find the heaters are so hot you're going to have to peel it all off, and just so that you don't sweat in a some of the temperatures in some of the places we go to must be around 30 degrees, I reckon. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah.
It's been really helpful here. Last time we were in here, and I sat here at this particular spot at Customs Hotel and looked over the gardens at Parliament House. All those trees had leaves on them. I think that the wind and the stormy, snowy weather has blown every last leaf off that tree. Stormy Daniels. Have a check it out. Yep, that was definitely green last time I was here, and that one was too, because I was mentioning to Jeff how the hadn't seen many leaves, and There's no leaf build-up anywhere along here either, which was what we had last weekend. I think it's all been exploded away. What do you think?
I think my beer tastes good.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
What's your favourite pub in Hobart?
My favourite pub?
We should do a top 10 favourite pubs.
Yeah, okay. Why not make the
Well, we
video
can't
about
take because we're not going to go up to Hobart.
No. Well, we could put some footage in.
Ooh, thinking.
Top 10 favourite pubs. Well,
I've set a challenge for Al. Hopefully
is it my top 10 or is it our top 10?
Well, hopefully it's ours.
You know he's going to take that,
I don't
don't
go
you?
to crap places, but
I would have to say that my number one pub would be the New Sydney Hotel.
wow. Now that I didn't think.
Yeah, it is. It's a really, really nice pub up on Bathurst Street. It's one that we stumbled across during our first holiday when we were down here at Tassie.
Real good Irish pub. Insert some music now.
Really great Irish pub. Insert some video as well.
Yeah.
It is a excellent pub. They have DJs on Friday nights. So sometimes they have bands on the Saturday. They have a great wood fire. They have free marshmallows. An old lady likes to pinch every time she's
More
there.
video.
She just has like. But it's a must visit. So that'd be my number one.
I'm going to throw in, because we're here at Customs Hotel on the Waterfront. We come here nearly every Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be number two. That's number two. It's behind us. You will see Customs House Hotel. It's on the corner of Murray and. What's the other one? It's on Murray Street, right down the bottom near the wharf. Customs was built by a man called Gala, and across the front of the door there you'll see his name.
Hello, Gala.
It was built in about 1846, I believe, and it was named after Customs House. Now, Customs House, that wasn't the house there. Customs House, I'm just going to go here a little bit, because right behind me here, that was Customs House, which is now Parliament House, but it was named after that, so back to Customs House again. There's rumour.
It's rumour,
Supposedly they reckon that there might have been a tunnel between Customs House and
Wouldn't surprise
Parliament
me at all.
House. They're doing a bit of bootlegging back in the day.
Sneaking the grog. Yeah.
But I don't know how true that is. I do know, though, I absolutely know for a fact that there was one from one of the other buildings and establishments over the road.
The big question here is, how do you rate this pub, Al?
Well...
Good nightlife. Sydney to Hobart, this is where they all meet. All the yachtsmen get off the boat.
Yep, so...
They're yachts, and that's where they meet, in there.
That's correct. It's a big party pub around that time of the year, so they leave Sydney on Boxing Day, and they come down here. They usually get in here just before... Well, actually, the big yachts get in here within the first 24 hours or so. The other yachts get in here more toward the New Year's period, but it's a great place to be at that time of the year.
It is, and it's always got good entertainment on Friday and Saturday nights as well. So
hopefully you can hear us, because
good vibe.
It's quite windy. Alright, next one.
G'day guys, Candid Tourists here.
You don't have to keep saying that.
Yeah, I know, but
annoying.
they love it. People love it.
No, they don't.
You know,
No one loves it.
Ali and I are quite partial to a beer, and most Saturdays you'll find us in Hobart, going around having a drink. And we decided today that it might be time to actually tell you our top 10 places to have a beer. Now, we reckon there's probably 50 plus pubs in Hobart to trial. And we're down the waterfront, we're not going to do 50.
No way.
But every pub down here has its own story. Whether it's built in the 1800s, whether it's got ghosts, whether it housed seafarers from way back. So yeah, join us as we go on a little pub crawl and tell you a little...
It's not necessarily a pub crawl, but we are going to tell you about our favourite pubs that we go to.
And we're probably going to disagree. Because this is going to be Al's top 10, not my top 10. We may have to
Did you hear that?
We may have to do another
Hold
one.
him to that.
We may have to
oh
do
my
another
God.
one. All right. This pub used to rock. It used to be a uni pub, and they used to do $5 shots and round-the-clock steins. So you get here at 5 o'clock, you pay $5 for a huge stein of beer.
Oh God, it was good.
And then $6 at 6 o'clock. So,
yeah.
and they've spent millions of dollars to upgrade.
About 5 to 6 million, I believe.
And they've turned into a really nice pub, but it just doesn't have that feel that it used to have. Come on.
Let's take a look. Bring us in, Jeff. So I found a dark dingy corner. So this pub has been done up. It's been done up beautifully, but it is quite expensive to drink at now. It's not the uni pub it was back in the day when you used to have the shooters and the steins, like Jeff was telling you. It's now about 3 levels. So you have the bottom level here, you have a restaurant level in the middle, and then you have the top level. It does have a rooftop bar up top, so you can go and have a look across across the waterfront. Not that you see a whole lot from up there, but it's a nice place to be in the summertime. This pub is quite historic. It has been redeveloped, but back in the day when they used to have big ships coming into Hobart, the sailors would stop and they'd come and they'd stay and they'd sleep in the top couple of floors. Now the second and the third level and the rooftop never did exist when it was the Telegraph back in the day. They definitely weren't being used, so they've utilised the whole building now with this new renovation, which is great. Hopefully they'll do really well. There seems to be a lot of people in here today, so that's a really good thing. So whilst I'm sitting here enjoying a beer, I have found out that this particular pub is about 160 years old. So in 1857, the Chief Telegraph Office was located in Franklin Wharf, which is just a few hundred metres away, and the pub at the time felt that it had a really strong connection given them the proximity to that, and they renamed this as the Telegraph Hotel. So there you go, piece of interesting history.
So a quick stop there at the Telegraph Hotel, and straight across the road we've got Post Street Social, which I'm not a fan of mine. We've had a lot of Christmas functions here, haven't we, Al?
Oh, yes.
Walking around the front.
There's the back entrance. Yep, there's a front entrance.
Everyone loves the back entrance.
Depends on who you're talking to, I guess.
You've got a bit of gossip about this place, or what? It used to be a post office or something, or
hang on.
Police barracks?
Well, yeah, it used to be a police barracks, but it was for the water police.
Water police?
Yeah, it was the water rats that used to hang out here, and then it was kind of left to ruin, and apparently there was an article in the Mercury that said that this place was, not really able to be rejuvenated.
It's demolished.
Oh, they might have been talking about it, but they didn't do it. They did it up.
Ooh.
It's now become a really popular spot to come and have a drink in the summertime and wintertime.
Now, would this be reclaimed land?
It potentially, yes.
I reckon it would.
I don't want to say yes,
Elizabeth Street here
just in
there.
case. But yeah, I absolutely know that Hunter Island was, but I'm not sure about this one. But yeah, this is a really, really cool place to hang out. It usually stays open quite late, and up on top, hang on, I should turn you around. The bar in here, and if you have a look on the next level, that is the ISO bar, and that is a nightclub in town that stays open quite late. We're never in town long enough to enjoy that one, are we, Jeff?
Or young enough to get in.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't gotten very far. If you have a look this way, you might not be able to see, but that's Customs House. That's the Telegraph. That's Post Street. And if I just turn around here a little bit, that's Franklin Wharf. They're all within walking distance of each other. It is a little bit windy, but...
So as Al said, we're straight across the road from Customs Hotel. We're at the Franklin Wharf, which has just sort of popped up out of nowhere, and it's becoming a really frequently visited place for us.
It used to be a real dive. It was called the O Bar. It was another nightclub upstairs.
Yeah.
No, and I think they had some offices and things like that downstairs, and someone took it, they renovated it up, and they've made it into something really special.
And they've got an outdoor area here, which you'll probably see on most of our videos on a Saturday. You come here to sit in the sun.
Most of our videos on a Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good place. They do great pizzas as well.
they have done it up. So in the summertime, it was really, really open.
In the summertime.
And we were here only just last weekend, and
Surprise.
it was a couple of days after they fitted these great plastic barriers that now you can sit in there in the wintertime.
And
Sometimes
also,
they'll have a musician play, and yeah, have great pizza.
it might be 9 degrees outside, but every pub that has an outdoor area has heaters everywhere. So, and a lot of them have wood fireplaces as well. So, get in and have a beer.
This doesn't have a fireplace,
No,
but it does have a really nice outdoor area.
and a good view.
Good view. And yeah, I'll turn you around so you can have a look at the view. Now I know we didn't eat in Franklin Wharf today, but I can tell you now that they don't just sell pizzas, they sell other things, and they absolutely do a great meal in here. So if you're looking for something in Hobart that you want to eat, this is the place. So I've been to Salamanca Market. And now we are out the front of Jack Greene. Just don't mind the hat hair because it's like a beanie hat hair.
So Al bought some earrings and I got to get a beer.
Yeah, of course he did. But anyway, we are out front of Jack Greene. Jack Greene has gone through a few different transitions, but the best one has been Jack Greene.
It's basically a burger bar. We're in Salamanca right now. You can see the markets behind us, they're packing up. And Jack Greene is known for its different beer, crafty beers, and also burgers.
It has got a huge range of burgers and mini burgers and lots of food, and I cannot say that I have had a bad meal here at Jack Greene. I absolutely love burgers. It's one of my favourite meals, and Jack Greene does it really well.
As I said to Al, every time I come to Salamanca and I look at the buildings and look here, I just am in awe of the buildings and the way they've been constructed and the sandstone, 1800s. I just love this place. As you probably know, we're here every weekend.
But yeah, what have you ordered? We're actually going to have something to eat here. What have you ordered?
I ordered some battered halloumi
Battered
bites.
halloumi bites. All right, well, that's what we're having for lunch apparently. So let's enjoy this. Well, my lunch. Let's enjoy this beer and have some halloumi bites, and let's see what they're like.
Have a
I
look.
guess.
Hey, don't forget to keep watching to see where Jack Greene ranks in the top 10. Is it in the top 10?
Jeff's currently hugging the halloumi bites. I'm not sharing. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
So yes, Jack Greene's.
Jack Greene.
So right now we are at the den. We are at the den.
Got a photo.
We're at the den, and we're just enjoying a good drink. It's a bit of a band playing. We'll catch up with you in a minute about what the den's like. And we are currently at Shippy's. Now, Shippy has a resident ghost, and on occasion he has visited Jeff and I when we'll be sitting in here. Let's see if he'll turn up today.
There's a ghost in this pub.
There is a ghost at this pub. This is the
He lives in the fire.
Shipwrights Arms. It's at Trumpeter Street.
I don't know the name of the ghost.
If you're at Battery Point and you come down Waterloo Street, which is near D'Angelo's or the Prince of Wales, you'll soon find Shippy's.
Hey, here's another one.
Oh, it's windy. You can tell inside.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, we can do it inside. Of course we can. Open the blue door, Jeff, because we are in the bar.
Pubs that they've done up, spent money on, lost a
Yeah,
bit,
come on.
it's a deal, but-
Get in there. So yes, I was in the bar, and it was around the other side where the fireplace is, and I was sitting there, I was waiting for Jeff, the doors were shut, the fire wasn't going, nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden a big breeze came and just blew all this soot over me, and I found out later that potentially could have been the ghost here at Shipwrights Arms. Apparently he's a bit of a trickster, he does things like that.
Sheryl Crow used to work here too.
Well, Jeff seems to think that Cheryl Crow used to work here because there was a girl behind the bar who looked more like Cheryl. It wasn't the ghost, but it was.
You asked Glennie. Glennie, was it Cheryl Crow?
Oh, Glenn wouldn't say that. You both used to just look at her.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate your shippies?
It's up there. It's up there. But you'll know because you'll see the ranking before this video plays, so you already know. Jeff's not in with the game, guys. I explained the process to him.
Hey, let us
but
know.
He still wants to
Do
do this.
Do you have a favourite pub you go to, and then they spent millions of dollars upgrading it and changed the whole feel? Let us know what you think. You know, do you like the new upgrades, or do you like it the whole way?
Well, we thought they were going to do this here because they actually took all these pictures here. This is all history around the pub. And when they bought it, they cleared it all out. All these things went missing. And Jeff and I were like, what's going on? Where's all the memorabilia? And it turns out that it all went back on the wall. It might have just been because of the paint job. So happy to see it back. So happy to see the wooden bar stayed. And Shippy's has retained its originality here, at least in the main bar. When you go through to the restaurant, different story, but the main bar has retained much of its originality. Absolutely love that. Thank you to the people who own this pub for keeping it that way, because that's what the locals like, that's what we like, and I'm sure that's what the ghost likes too.
There are a couple of Tasmanian cricketers. They bought the bar. I think it's James Faulkner.
Jeff knows everything.
Faulkner and I can't remember, but I'll come back to you when I...
Thanks, Jeff. Hi.
Hey.
We've just had that
Oh, windy.
drink at Chippies. Coming close because it's really windy. Don't do that.
Oh.
Right.
Hi.
Come in under this tree.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Sorry, you don't need to know that.
So guys, we're in Battery Point, one of the prestigious areas in Hobart. Homes here are valued in the millions.
Like this one here.
Down the that's a lamppost.
Oh, sorry.
We're on the steep hill heading down towards Errol Flynn Park. And if you don't know who Errol Flynn is, you weren't born in 1932. Errol Flynn was a very, very, very well-known actor in the early years of life, and went on from a little Tasmanian to be an American superstar. So if you have a look, we're heading down towards Sandy Bay. It's a very steep hill, and you'll have a look at some houses here on the left-hand side as we come up. And they've had a lot of work done to them, and yeah, they're prime real estate here. So you may have noticed that I'm wearing a beanie and a jacket, which doesn't happen very often in Tassie, but it's about 7 degrees or something at the moment, which I love. Don't think I'm whinging, because I'm not. And we're in May, so when you come down in May thinking that it might be cool, bring a jacket and a beanie and some gloves. There we go, look down here, look at this. We're basically right on the Derwent River, same as what we are over the other side, but not as posh. This house here has recently gone through renovations. It just used to be a 2-story house, and they pulled the top off and they put another story on, so now it's a 3 or 4 story. Got a lovely door, have a look. Chicks to the heroes.
I don't know who did this, but yeah, somebody with a Sharpie. Someone you absolutely want to live up to. Woohoo! Go take. Is this Errol now?
Hey?
Are you Errol? Yeah.
I will give anything just for this.
What is this?
It's a wooden lintel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally that would be steel, but
Normally that's steel, but it's wood. There you go. The best thing about the
more dog shit.
Errol Flynn Dog Park is that there's poop everywhere.
More on the ground.
So if you want to come and get your local sniff of dog
You know what I
swallop,
suggest, ladies and
you can
gentlemen?
come down here and to Errol Flynn Dog Park.
What I suggest is you don't walk down here at night time, because if you can't see, you're going to walk on something, a
Yeah.
landmine somewhere.
Those landmines are everywhere.
Very unordinary effort. Sandy Bay residents with your dogs,
Yes.
pick up your shit.
Well, there's no fence, so the dogs just basically drop their bot and lift their tail and just poop wherever the bloody hell they want, apparently. So,
Well, I do that too.
which is great
I
for.
can't. Look, I do the same things.
Well, humans might as well just start doing the same thing, because honestly, this place stinks. The Royal Hobart. Actually, as you get to the Royal Hobart Yacht Club, things change, because they don't want to have a bunch of turdy, doggy landmines everywhere. So they have actually made sure that as you get closer to the rich part, this is what happens. Another good spot to stop in for a drink is the Derwent Sailing Squadron. They actually do have a really good bar in there, and if you do need to hire out a place for private functions, this is the place to have at least a little bit of a look-see into, because out on the green, out by the bar, there's a bit of green grass. You can actually sit outside and you have full view of all the yachts and the harbour all the way through across to the coast. It's actually really, really pretty.
We're coming here.
Right, I'm sorry to say that it is now sunset and we are on our way to Rest Point Casino, the entrance at least. Now, hear me out. It's not like the casinos that you see on the mainland. This is more like
Coxed.
that,
RSL.
but yeah, it's more like an RSL.
Actually, it's smaller than an RSL.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So if you are looking at and they have cheap drinks. So if you are wanting to come out, if you are looking for a cheaper option than Salamanca, if you are looking for a cheaper option than Salamanca,
Yes.
Rest Point is a place to come. It's nice. They do good meals. Kwang Ho is good. They have Longhorn.
They have some music, they have live music,
They have some live
sports
music.
bar.
Yeah, birdcage, yeah. It's not bad, but it's more like your local RSL if you're on the mainland.
But you don't win here.
And you don't win. That's
It's a
correct.
casino that loses.
Yeah. And for obvious reasons, we can't film inside the casino. We're going to end the video there. We've given you a little bit of a look around some of the favourite places that we like to visit. Thanks for sticking around watching the video. Any questions, please put them in the comments and we'll see you in the next one.